Ladies and gentlemen, Atlanta's poet, John Dilworth.
Asians, Indians, Latinos, blacks, whites, all getting down in the same cipher, despite the dirty smudges in history. Some people rugged, some refined like calligraphy, drawn with colorful strokes from colorful folks, the makers of fables, quotes, and old anecdotes, telling the story of their struggle through the language of their learning. The American blacks were once hanging, the German Jews were once burning, the Native Americans were once robbed of this land. Fertile soil in Africa slowly turned into sand. So who has the upper hand in this land where we've all paid our dues? But throughout the tribulations, the chaos continues. Some share conflicting views, some get lost in politics, some are out for quick licks, some fall for the same tricks as the clock ticks in this new millennium of information. Secret segregation, a man living on the space station, but this is God's creation, and we get what he'll give. It's because of him that those of us who are still alive still live. And there is no sedative that can take away the pain, but there is a potion that we can concoct to help us as a people gain. Let every human be humane instead of being so greedy and vain. Some are walking around brain dead. They were mentally slain by this system that steals from the poor and gives to the rich. We've already recognized that our program has a glitch, but it's quite hard to fix as it's getting harder to distinguish one from the other, some caught up in the mix of individuality so widespread that being different makes us the same. We're all characters in a collection of stories, just a different title and different name. So you read my book and I'll read yours. But when you come to my neighborhood, don't forget to lock your doors, because where I'm from, there's some people who rob and some people who steal. There are some people who fight and some people who kill. Our battle is uphill, and still we rise like the Africans on the Amistad with fire in our eyes, like the people outside of Jericho when the walls came down, like the people on both sides of Berlin when the walls came down, like the victims of Jim Crow when the laws came down. Shh. Nobody make a sound. I think I hear it coming. Shh. Tell the drummer boy to start drumming. As a matter of fact, let's start running towards salvation and liberation, because the end is almost here, and that's the fall of every nation. And on that day, it won't matter where you're from. Your skin color will be irrelevant on the day he decides to come from Afghanistan to the United Kingdom, from the Americas to the Caribbean, from Eastern civilization to that of the European, the girl, the boy, the woman, the man, the gays, the blacks, the anti-Semitic, and the Klan. Because when the situation gets desperate enough, you'll take your enemy's hand. So let's become one and let's take a stand.